let's get into it. Alright, so now that we're into Photoshop, Command J to duplicate your layer, and then we're going to go up to select subject. This isn't always going to work, but it's a good first shot. Did a pretty good job. So to refine it, you go to select and mask, and in here you can change how you want to view it. I like overlay or black and white, and then you can change the opacity of the overlay on top of the background, right? So you see your selection is not red, and what is not selected is red. So we're going to go in here, and this is the tool you want to use to make big selections, right? I'm going to select this leg of the stool, and then hold Option and drag, and that's going to get rid of the selection, right? Command Z to undo, always. And you're just going to go through and refine your selection, right? Holding Option as you select the parts that you do not want to be selected, and normal clicking for the stuff you want to include in your final selection. Alright, this is looking pretty good to me. Almost done. The first step. So, like this part right here in the background, since it's red and our overlay is red, it might be hard to see the difference, and that's why I like to switch to the black and white view so I can see, oh, that gap is missing in my selection. It just makes it really blatant. Alright, this looks pretty fantastic, if you ask me, just from an automatic selection, right? Alright, so there is our final selection, right? So I'm going to go in here and select this last bit of his jacket right in here. Alright, and then you want to go around anything that's like furry or fuzzy or like hair, and use this second tool, which is going to refine the edge of your selection and just make it incredibly detailed. Look at that. All that hair that I'm bringing back, all that background that it's taken away. See a spot right here that I want to fix. This is the nitpicky stuff I do. Like, I swear. Alright, this is looking like a pretty fine selection, if I do say so myself, right? So we're going to hit OK down at the bottom here. That's going to export our selection. It hasn't done anything, so if you deselect, you don't want to do that, right? So Command D to deselect, Command Z to undo. Now you're going to go down here and put a layer mask on it. Okay, so toggle the background. You can see we cut him out from the background, just like that. Incredible. So now once you have your subject cut out from the background separate, you're going to want to make another layer. Okay, you can do this a few ways. You can either fill it with a solid color or gradient, or try to content aware fill the original picture to remove the subject. We're going to do it with a gradient. So hit G for your gradient tool, go up here to the left, and you can customize your gradient now. So it'll probably be like a basic gradient like this, right? So you click to add a new point, and you're going to drag this away, right? Oop. So now these are the points we set. We don't want the points they give us. Okay, so double click on this point and then click on an area of your background that you want to get a color from. Okay, make another point on the gradient, get another color, another point, another color, another point, another color, another point, another color, another point, another color. Alright, so this is our basic gradient for the background. Okay, so G, gradient tool. On this layer that's empty, Command-Shift-N to make a new layer. Okay, and you're just gonna drag and make your gradient. Okay, if you did it the wrong way, that's not a problem. Happy accidents only.
We don't make mistakes. Boom. We have happy accidents.
What I like to do is then probably like put a blending mode on it, something like that, like bang, amazing, right? Boom, boom. But you can also go to crop and you can extend your crop out farther than the original image. Okay, Command 0 to fill your space with the canvas. And then we're gonna get rid of all of the background we have right now. Turn off our background layer. And now we're gonna draw a new gradient. And this is bigger than the picture we started with, which is crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna select this, I'm gonna go to filter and blur, Gaussian blur, or blur the fuck out of it. Just keep going. Right, what do you want to do? How many pixels? Boom, look at that. Command-Shift-N to make a new layer, and back to your gradient tool. Now you're going to do a radial gradient instead of a linear gradient. Okay, so let's select this one and radial gradient, just like that. Bang. All right, normal. We're going to change the blending mode to overlay. So, look at that. That's how you cut a subject out of the background. Thanks for watching.